All right, you may be seated. Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric Pelche. I serve as the Director of Education for Northwest Lineman Center's Florida campus. On behalf of the college, it's an honor to welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. This is an important milestone for our students and a proud moment for families and friends that have supported them along the way. I want to start by thanking all the family and friends who have joined us tonight. Your support has been a major part of these graduates' success. You stood by them through early mornings, long days, and the physical demands of the program, and we are truly grateful. The hard work it took to reach this moment was not carried alone, and these graduates enter this challenging, rewarding profession that will continue to need your support. Tonight, we celebrate not only our graduates, but the families and friends who helped them get there. Now, before we begin, we'll start the way we start every day, with a safety briefing. We have an AED and a first aid kit located behind the stage. In the event of an emergency, there are several exits located behind you. Mr. Russell Cobb will be responsible for calling 911 if necessary. At this time, we'll take a moment to reflect on their journey. Ladies and gentlemen, these graduates represent the next generation of power delivery industry. Over the past 15 weeks, they have put in countless hours of hard work, determination, and sacrifice to reach this moment. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause for everything they've accomplished. At this time, I would like to introduce our Florida campus president, Mr. Brandon Wiley.
Thank you. So today's about you. You've done something that most people in this country either can't do or they won't do. But you pulled it off. And I want to say congratulations. Recently I read a book by Captain Michael Abrashoff called It's Your Ship. And one of the things that really stuck out to me in that was a quote that says, "The best way to inspire people is to let them know their work matters." And I'm telling you today, your work and the work you're going to do matters. It matters to the future of this country. It matters to you and your family. It matters to the people that are in this audience here to support you. If anybody is a journeyman lineman, would you please stand up? Let's give these folks a round of applause, please. What does it mean to be a lineman? If you ask any of these guys back here, anybody that stood up in the audience, have you ever missed Christmas Day? Have you ever missed a birthday for a loved one? Easter, Thanksgiving? I remember many times when I was on a crew and we were at a family event and my phone would ring and I would look at it and my wife would look at me and go, "Would you answer that phone?" Do you know what I did? I answered the phone. Because that's what we do. And that's what you're going to do. And you're going to change lives, and you're going to go on storms, and you're going to repair damage that you've never seen before, and you're going to help people. When I think about these instructors that you've had for the last 15 weeks, there's 4 words that come to mind: passion, drive, determination, and patience. I thought you might laugh when I said patience. No, it takes a lot. These guys have dedicated their life to the industry. They've dedicated their time to help you and to teach you. And one thing that they can't teach you is experience. I had a supervisor that told me one time, "You can't teach experience." And when he told me, I thought, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And then I thought about it a little bit more. And I determined that he's right. The only way you can get experience is to go get experience. And that's what you're going to do when you leave here. You're going to build. That's right. Yay. Thank you for that. That was inspiring. One thing that is in your control is your legacy and your career. And that's what you're going to do from here. It's your choice. There's going to be a lot of choices. I told you weeks ago when I came to speak to you on your first week, there's no wrong, there's just different. Get experience wherever you can. Some of the characteristics of a lineman that I think of, I've already mentioned passion. Go above and beyond because you care. Control your ego. Believe it or not, linemen have egos. I had to figure that out. Be proud, but be humble. Vision, to see the importance of doing every job safely, always, every time. Your attitude is going to take you far, or it's going to hurt you. So be likable, be teachable, and never say, "I know." Just learn. Work ethic. Go to work when you're called. Be the most dependable. Be the one that they know you're going to answer the phone when they call you. Be positive. Some things are not going to be fun. Some things are going to be bad. Some things are going to hurt. But have a positive attitude with wherever you go. Remember, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Life is full of choices. And every day when you're on the job, you're going to have choices to make. Wear your gloves, wear your sleeves, cover like you're supposed to, wear your PPE, make good choices. Because there's things that can kill you, but there's ways to work safe. So I challenge you to work safe all the time, every time. So I want to say congratulations, and I hope you have a great career. Thank you.
All right, so when these students first come in the doors, orientation week, we kind of get things rolling, and we know that there are leaders within this group, and so each class has the opportunity. Well, I guess first off, we split the class into Tesla and Edison, right? Some of your students, some of these graduates were on Team Tesla, some of them were on Team Edison, but we allow them to elect a class president. And so now I'm going to invite the class presidents up to the stage for Tesla, Mr. Yancey Miller, and Edison, Mr. Thomas Christofferson.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Thomas Christofferson, and I've had the honor of serving as your 2601 Edison class president. I want to start by saying I would not be standing here today without my beautiful mother, who is here with us today. Mom, I owe so much of my success to you. Thank you for all of your sacrifices, love, strength, and support you have given me throughout my life. I grew up in Binghamton, New York, and after high school I attended SUNY Delhi, where I studied construction management and played golf. Somewhere along the way, I fell a lot more in love with golf than construction management, believe it or not. After college, I was fortunate enough to turn golf into a full-time job and even play professionally. But apparently, I was just so good at golf that I decided it was time to bring my talents to Lineman School instead. Around the time I made that career change, I was living with my Aunt Marie and Uncle Al, who are also here today. I'll never forget that dinner at Valentino's when I told them I signed up for Lineman School. I was nervous telling them about such a big change, but they supported me immediately and gave me the confidence to keep pursuing this path. A couple weeks later, when I found out NLC had class presidents, I remember my uncle telling me that I was going to be class president without a doubt in his mind. Once I actually became president, I was ecstatic until I realized all the responsibilities that came with it. All of a sudden, I was running PT on Mondays and Thursdays, organizing study nights on Wednesdays, managing crews to fill water jugs every morning, which required men to show up 30 minutes early to class. And I know everyone loved me for that. This role definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone. I never enjoyed disciplining people, and I never have been much of a cheerleader in terms of hyping up young adults to do line work. But during one late PT session, I talked with Mr. Marsh about some of the struggles I was having with this role. He told me something I'll never forget. He said, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. I carried those words of wisdom with me for the rest of the term and will continue believing that for the rest of my life. Mr. Marsh went above and beyond, not only for me, but for everyone here, and I want to sincerely thank him for everything he's done. I knew I was never going to be the loudest or most vocal leader, but I believed I could lead through determination, consistency, and my work ethic. I hope in some way everyone here was able to take something positive from that. These last 15 weeks in Daytona have honestly been some of the best times of my life, and I could not have asked for a better group of guys to go through this experience with. I truly wish the best for every single one of you, and I hope everyone here lands the job that they're working towards. Lastly, thank you to NLC for this life-changing opportunity, and thank you to all of our instructors for making this possible. Thank you.
Stay up here with me. How's everybody doing today? I'm Tesla class president. All right. All right. Dear fellow graduates, the seniors, oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I have a stuttering problem, so give me a second. Fellow graduates, faculty, proud families, and friends, good evening. I just want to give a big thanks to my parents in the back. Without them, I wouldn't be here right now. My mama worked hard. My name is Yanti Miller, and I'm your Tesla class president, and today we stand at the finish line of one incredible journey and the starting line of another. When we first stepped foot on these grounds, we couldn't imagine how much we'll grow, at least I didn't. But through every trial and tribulation and every moment, we knew we could depend on each other and the men who gave us their time to make sure that we were prepared for what's to come. From week 1 to week 15, we made tremendous sacrifices, leaving our home and families to chase the dream of a better way of life. But hey, that's just how the game goes. For whatever journey is brought forth to you in this career, oh my God. No, you've been set with every skill possible to complete this task, and the skills that we have been taught will put us ahead, even though we will be just little old groundsmen. But when the time comes to show that foreman what we can do, he'll be surprised. But the times I had here at NLC, I will always cherish, from the friends I made to the events at the good old Groves apartment. And shout out Mr. Percher and his wife for the beautiful, beautiful house. I just want to thank each and every one for trusting me to be your class president and believing in me as I did all of you. And thank you to everybody that participated in our safety council with the cahoots being made, because I couldn't have done it with y'all. Also to the crew leads, I really appreciate y'all work during this term 2601. It has been a time. May God bless you and all good luck. And from Mr. Marsh, a nice old quote: "Be line, not sheep." And I just want to give a big thanks to the great faculty staff, Miss Maria and Miss Betty, and these men behind me, because without them, we wouldn't be what we are here today. And my name is Yanti Miller. Work safe out there.
So our keynote speaker today serves as Regional President of Quanta Services East Region, providing operational leadership for over 40 operating units across electric power, gas, telecom, and midstream energy industries. He began his career in 2002 with his family's company, R.R. Cassidy, a recognized leader in subsurface solutions for the electric power industry. Working alongside his parents, he gained hands-on experience in operations, estimating, and project management from the ground up. Over time, he grew into the leadership position of that company before his acquisition by Quanta Services in 2019, after which he was named regional president. He knows this industry, he knows what it takes to build a career in it, and he has a great deal to say to the men and women we are graduating today. Please welcome Quanta East Region President Bo Cassidy.
All right, let's get one thing straight. I'm not a lineman, so I grew up in the subsurface industry. So I don't know how you guys do it, because it hurts my neck to look up all the time. Because we look down at big holes. Look, just to frame it real quick. So I'm sure 15 weeks ago, right? Y'all were probably sitting there thinking about today, and you're finally here. So I do want to take the opportunity just to thank the staff, the instructors, the leaders, and certainly the families here for helping shepherd this class. So how about a round of applause? And to the grads, look, you earned it. You did. It takes hard work. I think out there in the media, et cetera, you hear a lot about this generation. Will this generation work? What's going to happen as they get into the industry? And you're proof. You're proof that this generation will get after it. I made it to the rodeo today. for a little bit as I got in here, and I'm really proud and excited to be here today. So again, I want to say thank you. You earned it. So for me, listen, I grew up in the business. I'm actually a third generation contractor. And I can remember being, a little kid, and Dad would take me, so I'm from Louisiana, so Dad would take me from Baton Rouge to New Orleans. And on that drive, we would go across Lake Pontchartrain. So we'd go across the spillway. And as you get on the spillway and you get out across open water, if you look off to your left, if you're going into New Orleans, there's a transmission line. And Dad used to, he'd tap me and he'd say, hey, your grandfather helped build that. And at the time, I had no idea it didn't even resonate. Not even the slightest bit, right? I just okay, great, And I got older, right? And I got into business, and as Dad started to slow down, a lot of times, he would have me drive him. In our business, we'd go all over the South and Southeast. So I'd drive Dad. I was driving Miss Daisy except Miss Daisy had a lot of opinions. And so we'd drive all over the country. We'd go see customers, job sites, crews, and Dad would do the same thing, right? So he'd say, hey, you see that line? We built that. Yeah, Dad, I know we built that. I know. But he kept reminding me. And still, sometimes, right, it didn't connect to me until he got older and I got older. And today, I do the same thing with my kids. I do. I drive down the road and I point to the lines that we built. And when I point to them, I don't just tell them we built it, but I tell them the why behind it. Right? That line connected critical infrastructure. Refinery, LNG, hospitals, national security, pharma, that we rebuilt that line during a storm when the power had been out for 15, 20 days. That's the story I tell them. That's what I wake up to every morning, excited to be a part of this business. I am. And here's the reality. The reality is that the grid operates under invisible excellence, and I want you to think about that. Because what that means is that for the most part, the job that you do, people, they don't know your name. They won't. The people in the hospital, they're not going to know your name. The people whose house you got back on, they're not going to know your name. But they're going to depend on you every single day. The job you have has tremendous responsibility. People's lives depend on it. This country was built on it. And so with that comes tremendous purpose, and also what comes with it is tremendous responsibility. It does. And that responsibility, it starts first of all with personal responsibility. So here's the thing about this industry. This industry, shortcuts have real consequence. They do. And what I mean by that is this, is that in other industries, you get a delete, right? You get a backspace bar. I sit there now, right? I can mess up. I can mess up on an email. It doesn't really do anything. Maybe it costs us money. I missed a number. But the work that you do, the real consequence is that you can impact your life or other people's lives. You can cost people their life or your life. That's real consequence. And in this industry, you cannot tolerate shortcuts. You just can't. You've got to be disciplined. You have to be. And that discipline means that no matter what, you do it the right way. No matter what means, it doesn't matter if the inspector or your foreman or the boss or the customer, it doesn't matter if they're there or they're not, you've got to do it the right way. That's discipline. It also means that there's going to be this point in your career, and it could happen almost immediately, where something is going to feel not right. It will. You're going to know it, right? You're going to know, and it could be small, it could be subtle, but in your gut, you're going to say, hey, this doesn't feel right. And the responsibility you have is to have the courage to say, I'm not going to do it. And it could be something small. I guarantee you this is going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to be in a crew, and you're going to get in a crew truck, and the people in the crew truck are not going to buckle their seatbelt. They won't. They won't do it. And they're going to look at you, and they're going to be like, hey, if you do that, and they're not going to say it, but they're going to think it, if you buckle, you're soft. You're going to face that. And what you got to know is this, is that you have responsibility and ownership of yourself. And the biggest risk you face is over the road. That is the biggest hazard you're going to face in this industry, is getting to and from the job site every single day. And knowing that if you buckle your seatbelt, you have a better chance to get home to your friends and your family. And having the courage to do that. And having the courage to tell the crew the why behind why it's important. Because I'm telling you, we got the video footage, we got the stats. I can show you what happens when people don't wear them. But that's going to take courage. It will. And at some point, like the work you do, that's not where you're going to be measured on. You won't. You're going to be measured on if you can be trusted under pressure. So when the storm hits, literally or figuratively, right? When it's hot, when it's cold, when it's early in the morning, when it's late at night, when you're working on a night crew, when the equipment breaks down, when the plan you had isn't the plan anymore, right? It went to hell. Can you be trusted? Can you? Can you think clearly? Can you stay calm? Can you protect yourself? Can you protect your crew? Can you do what's right? This industry is built on that trust. It is. And that trust will tie directly into your reputation. And here's the thing about reputation. Reputation moves faster than you. And at the end of the day, like, you don't get to decide if you have a reputation. Everybody in here has a reputation. But what you do get to decide is what that reputation is. And Brandon, he laid out a bunch of those, right? A bunch of those things that are controllables. Like, get to work early. Work harder than everybody else around you. Be focused. Own your mistakes. Take ownership of them. And be humble. And I can't stress this enough, because when I think about humility, humility to me is foundational to learning. It means that I realize I don't know everything. It means that I'm willing to be curious, I'm willing to ask questions, and I'm willing to continue to get better. And those that do that in this industry will continue to get better every single day. I learn every single day. I do. I'll learn today. 100%. You've got to be curious. You've got to ask questions. You've got to treat every day like it's the first day, like you have that same eagerness to learn. And you got to listen. Make listening your competitive advantage. In this industry, you have the opportunity to lead on day one. Right? And people think like leadership is about, I got a truck, I got a title, I'm the general foreman. No. You have the opportunity to lead on day one. You do. And leadership means that you plan ahead, you anticipate, you look around the corner, you have good judgment. Good judgment's really important as a leader. You own your role, you own your mistakes. You make your team better, and you treat them like family. Because that's what this industry is about. It's about family. It is. And the beauty of this industry is, if you're a leader, the opportunities are endless. Like, I go back to my family business, RR Cassidy, and I look at today, who's the president of RR Cassidy? It's JB Pipsair. JB Pipsair started at RR Cassidy at 17 years old as a groundman, who then got his CDL, who became a haul truck driver, who then got his crane certification and ran a crane, and then learned how to run every piece of equipment in every airboat and every tugboat. And then he learned how to fabricate and weld, and then he became a leadman. Then he became a foreman. Then he became a GF, then a superintendent, then a director of operations, then VP of operations, and today he's president of Cassidy. He runs a $200 million business. And in Quanta Services, those examples are endless. We are led today by craft. CEO, COO, on down the list. We are led by craft. We are led by people in this industry. And that opportunity today is on like a multiplier that like I can't even see. It took 100 years to build the grid that exists today. Like 100. Like if you look back through history, that's how long it took. And what we're saying is we're going to double that grid in the next 10 to 15 years. That's what every customer that I meet with tells me. Hey, my CapEx is tripling or quadrupling, meaning they're going to spend more capital to build infrastructure around AI and compute and onshoring and pharma and all those things that now demand load. Like, it is the greatest time in the world to be in this. It is a once in a lifetime opportunity to be in this industry. It truly is. It is so exciting. So look, I'll say this. I'll leave you with this. First of all, congratulations. I can't tell you how excited and proud I am of each one of you. What I want for you is to be curious, to trust, to be a leader, to build a family, and I mean that family as in family and work, and to build a reputation that people want to follow and want to be around. So, thank you, and let's get to freaking work. Thanks.
Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. On the evening of April 23rd, a select number of students were involved on a storm night restoration project. This project simulated a real-world scenario tying into what students have learned in the past 15 weeks. Working in the dark, having no idea of the scope of the job, using what they've learned, along with instructor input, successfully switched, isolated, grounded, and replaced 3 broken poles. The following video, in just a few minutes, is going to show you exactly what took place. I'd like to thank the students that were involved. I'd also like to thank Mr. John and Miss Heather of Hinson Photography that put this nice video on together out there to watch us. Also, I'd like to thank Mr. Aaron Marsh, who helped choreograph the storm outage from start to finish and support with the students. So this is our 3rd storm night project we've done and the most ambitious yet. Without your help, this would not have been possible. Lastly, thank everyone here for participating. It was rewarding watching everyone working together, problem solving, and taking on new chances. Good luck, class of 2601.
Hey, how about that rodeo today, huh? Give it up. So before I start the awards, what I want to do is I want to thank the students. So the pit that you saw that the rodeo was executed in today, they built that in 2 days. When I say 2 days, that was 2 days between 7 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock. So basically 2 half days. I also want to thank all the staff at NLC Florida because it is a monumental task to put on a rodeo. So every single person at our campus had an integral part in pulling that off. So thank all of them. All right. So our runner-up for the rodeo, Miss Vargas, Mr. Warden, and Mr. Steele. Come on up. Put it on. And now the winner. Please start up as I call your name. Mr. Citizen, Mr. Berkman, Mr. Christopherson, and Mr. Carvin. Give it up one more time.
All right, we're going to continue with this award thing. The next thing we're going to do is going to be something brand new, never been done before, but Mr. Steve Loftus from Sage, he thought it'd be pretty cool if we gave out a CDL award. So he's got a CDL award for one for Tesla, one for Edison. He's going to come up here and talk about it.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor. Graduates, congratulations. Well worked. I know the week that I had you, we put you through the pace. 15 weeks ago, I got to stand with the graduates on orientation day and explain to them how difficult it is going to be to get CDL. I put them through a week of training, like a mini boot camp for instructors, and they all excelled. Okay? Everything from the instructors yelling, "Don't forget your Bible, guys," to get out and look, and what are you doing? Ricky, David, Tyson, Steve, they all wanted me to graduate. During the initial orientation, we developed 2 awards for the NLC graduates, one for Tesla and one for Edison. That award was dedicated to the highest students in the class with the overall best scores, attendance, and attitude, and the hard work. The 2 individuals that won the awards actually blew the scores out of the water. I've been in the industry for 30 years. I've not seen scores this well. So it is my honor and privilege to present the award to the 2 candidates who won those awards. Okay? So the first, this individual missed 2 points on his pre-trip only, scored 0 points on the backing, and only scored 6 points on the road drive. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've never seen a student score only 6 points in a 10-speed manual driving truck. The individual who will receive it for Edison, and I'm honored to give it to him, is Mr. Colton Cunningham. Another round of applause. The next individual who will be receiving the award for the Tesla team. This individual excelled extremely, missing no points on a pre-trip inspection, 0 points on his backing, and only 16 points on the road test, with a 96 on his overall theory training. This award will be going to Mr. Zebediah Wilcox. It is an honor for me to be able to work with the students at NLC. Every time I come down, I learn a little bit more about what a lineman does than I didn't know. I look forward to you guys continuing your career. You have CDLs in your pocket, protect everything for you today. Okay? I wish you to be safe. I wish you the best of luck. Be safe. Do well. Thank you.
All right, so the next set of awards, we're going to call up a couple of instructors to give out. We have one for each team. We have skill, knowledge, academic, and our ultimate top award is for the Eagle, the most coveted award. So we're going to start this off with the knowledge award, Mr. Ubaldo.
We're in. All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? All right, this is the academic award. Now, let me say something a little bit. All right, let me get going a little bit. All right, so coming through here, you guys all know we've had great conversations. I think throughout the 15 weeks, great conversations. This is another one. All right. So just know, all right, the knowledge that you guys gained here at NLC. It's a lot. It is a lot. You guys went through so many different things that you didn't think probably you'd be getting into, but you guys excelled and you guys did great. You guys have a solid base. From here on out, you guys have a solid base. Now, when you guys get out there, the one thing that I've heard from you guys graduating, going out there, one thing that I hear is NLC students get out and they're a little cocky. They think they know more than what they need to know. They need to humble themselves. And I wanted to make sure that I understood this. Like I said, you guys learn a lot. It is a lot. When you guys go out there, there's going to be some journeymen probably that maybe didn't go through the same school, same learnings that you guys went through. So you guys will probably understand a little bit more than some people you guys meet out there. Some LAP students coming through here, you guys don't understand this yet, but some LAP students coming through the school, I started to see that the people that went through NLC understand it a little bit more. You guys have great knowledge. So what I'm trying to say is when you guys go out there and you guys are on a crew, humble yourself. Humble yourself to know that you don't know it all yet. You have a solid base, so add to that. Be humble enough to close your mouth and open your ears. Learn more. Learn more. But also, have the confidence to show you know what you're doing. What I mean by that is, don't talk about it. Be about it. All right? Anybody I've ever met that talked about everything that they've done in their life, when they started doing it, it didn't match up. So don't talk about it. Be about it. All right? All right. Sorry about that. All right. Academic award. Academic award. Here we go. We'll start with Edison. All right. Outstanding academic award. This award is given to a student who scored the highest total number of points as determined by the sum total of all academic courses combined. The winner of this award demonstrated superior subject mastery by dedicating the time necessary in study, research, and execution. The following students received the top academic scores. We congratulate these students on their hard work. All right, the nominees for this award are, please stand when I call your name. Jonathan Bender. Stay standing, Bender. Louis D'Angelo. and Mr. Christopher DeFilippis. All right, you guys can go ahead and take a seat now. Take a seat. Congratulations to all the nominees. And the winner is Mr. Jonathan Bender. All right, let's go with Tesla. Same thing, same thing. Y'all stand up. And here we go. The nominees for this award on the Tesla side are L. Michaels, Donovan Wilson, Zebediah Wilcox. All right. You guys can go ahead and take a seat. Congratulations to all the nominees. And the winner is Mr. Donovan Wilson.
All right, we'll keep it going. The next award we're going to give out is for skill. To announce that, we got Mr. J.P. Proenza.
Good evening, everybody. Guys, first and foremost, thank you for allowing us to teach your kids, and we really appreciate it. We enjoy it. They mean everything to the world. To give them the skill that they can start out. It's just like Baldo said, he might have just read my speech. So it's pretty much the same. Guys, we want you to learn. We're giving you a little bit. Now you got to take it. You got to do what you want with it. It's on y'all. It really is on you guys to learn more in this trade. It's given me a lot. It's given my family a lot. And I appreciate everything for it. Glad I work here and because of you guys. All right, so keep your heads up. I've always told y'all, if you ever need to call any of us, we will. All right, keep up the good work. All right. So with that, I'm going to start with Edison. So, Skill Award honors graduates who consistently demonstrated exceptional technical ability and mastery of field competency. They completed all competencies at or above standards, showed relentlessly commitment and practice. And improvement used every opportunity to assist others and enhance team performance, and were often the first to arrive and the last to leave, setting the tone for their peers. So as I call your name, please. Thomas Christofferson. Zachary Harstad. Jacob Barnes. All right, guys, go ahead and sit down for a second. No, stand up. Okay. Mr. Barnes. Right. All right, here we go. Going with Tesla here. Okay. The same as before. So, for Tesla, Colby Packard. Matthew Steele. Zebediah Wilcox. All right, guys, sit down for a second. No, don't be a problem now. Mr. Pack.
All right, next one we hold in a very high regard. These guys have been hearing about behavior since they got here. So to announce the Behavior Award, Mr. Aaron Snyder.
I'll let it down for you. All right. So in the industry, you work with a lot of people, and you learn to read people. So we've worked with tons. So behavior is a huge thing. You can read a person pretty quick, right? So it stands out when someone's a little better behavior. And then we have a point system as well. So we tell them that from the get-go, and we give them a warning, hey, this is behavior. We watch it, prove yourself. And then there's some that just stand out. They naturally stand out. So we have selected from each side as a group what we think has a great all-around work ethic. We have safety mindset, professionalism, and craftsmanship. So the Behavior Award honors graduates who consistently exemplified NLC's core values and demonstrated outstanding character throughout the term. Recipients of this award embody the first choice behaviors that define success in the trade. Work ethic demonstrated perseverance, initiative, and a commitment to continuous improvement, always ready to contribute and consistently follow through on responsibilities. Safety mindset, prioritize safety in every task, actively identified hazards, followed protocols, and looked out for well-being of their crew. Professionalism, maintained a respectful, reliable, and positive presence, led by example, communicated effectively, and upheld integrity in all action. Craftsmanship, we are all pretty big on craftsmanship, I can say that. So these guys took pride in the quality of their work, paid attention to detail, and consistently aimed for excellence in both field and classroom settings. All right, please stand, same as the rest. Please, the nominees for this award are Eugene Carvin, Jonathan Bender, and Louis D'Angelo. Congratulations to all the nominees. Everyone, please be seated. And the winner is Jonathan Bender. All right, and so for Tesla, we have, please stand when I call your name, William Marshall. Old Pops. Donovan Wilson. And Porter Johnson. Everyone, please be seated. And the winner is William Marshall. He endorsed me.
All right, so the next one up is actually, it's an award that we kind of just started here in Florida. Some of the other campuses don't have this award, but we had a couple of people that were just so outstanding and they, maybe didn't win one of these other awards. We felt like we had to create another award. So these aren't going to have nominees, but they have one winner for each team for the Groundman Award. And so for that, we've got Mr. Aaron Marsh.
Hello, good evening. God bless. I'm glad they added the award because it's a very important billet into our trade. A groundman. So, what is a groundman? For friends, family, and loved ones, like anything else in this world, anything worth having, or takes suffering and sacrifice, and that's what we will do in our beginning years of this trade, starting as a groundman. Learning material, when everyone's coming back from the shop and you're cleaning up trucks and restocking and getting familiar with the trucks and the hardware, and it goes on and on and on, and it's one good way to earn a good name early in this trade, like everyone behind me would tell you. As soon as you jump in, linemen are watching you and how efficient you are as a groundman. So, and this award is given to a groundman who demonstrates superior skill, dedication, professionalism, supporting crews and field competencies and certifications. This individual demonstrated as many of the following qualities possible: selflessness, helped others to complete all certifications and competencies, demonstrated unwavering commitment to other successes, never complained when asked for help, productively used all field time for practice and perfecting the craft, assisted instructors and other crew members at every opportunity, worked as a team player, always ready to lend a hand and support fellow crew members without hesitation. Each one of these 2601 graduates has a solid foundation of groundman skills. However, there was 2 students who have exceeded expectations, and we would like to recognize one for each team. So, congratulations to Team Tesla and the Groundman Award winner, Matthew Steele. All right, now for Team Edison, my son's favorite team, and King of the Beach. Congratulations to the Groundman Award winner, Eugene Carvin.
All right. Last but absolutely not least, the Eagle Award represents the top of all of these things. The Eagle is going to be the person who not only had good behavior, good skills, probably pretty good in the classroom too. Present this one, Mr. Hank Bradford.
Once again, just to follow up what the other instructors talked about, guys, own it when you get out in the field. Everything that you've learned here, prove yourself. A mantra that I live by: nobody cares, work harder. Yeah, live by it. The Eagle Award is the highest honor of the electrical lineman program. It is awarded to graduates who demonstrated exceptional performance across all areas: knowledge, skill, and behavior. These individuals represent the pinnacle of what it means to be a line worker and are seen as future leaders in the industry. The nominees are, when I call your name, please stand. For Edison are Eugene Carvin, Mr. Jacob Barnes, and Mr. Zachary Harstead. Mr. Harstead. The nominees for Tesla, Nicholas Warden. Mr. Zebediah Wilcox. And Mr. Colby Packard. Seats, please. And the winner is Mr. Zebediah Wilcox.
I'm back. Go off. So, friends, family, and loved ones, thank you guys so much for coming, but forgive me, but let me take a minute to focus on a group of hard chargers right here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. For everyone who won an award, congratulations. But if you didn't, still your night. You guys worked your butts off. Every segment, getting everything done, and I'm proud of you guys. All right, so this isn't what defines you tonight. All right, I've told you guys this quite a bit. What you do here next, when things get tough, this is awesome. But when things get tough, that's what defines you. How you handle it, what you're going to do. All right, so like everybody else here said, don't sit on the couch, go out and get it. All right, go take what you want. Be lions, not sheep. But here at NLC, students, instructors, all personnel, we all strive for greatness. And that begins with the NLC Oath of Excellence. So to help you all understand what that is, we're going to have one of our own students come up and deliver that creed to all of you. So please welcome up here, Matthew. Edison, Tesla, job well done. All right.
All right, I would like to thank you guys all for coming, and I speak this oath for all of our students. The Oath of Excellence. I promise to always uphold the core values of an NLC graduate. I will always put the safety of myself, my crew members, and the public above all else. I will strive to do my best and will give nothing less than the benchmark. I will follow the policies set forth by my company and will maintain my professionalism at all times. I will help those below me and will continue to support those above me. I will strive to learn and lead as well as my leaders. so that if the day shall come, I will be able to step up and lead. I will always take the initiative and do what needs to be done. I will show respect to those I work with. I am an NLC graduate. Thank you.
Mr. Aaron Arts. Mr. Cyrus Albertalli. Mr. Robert Alex. Mr. Jordan Almodovar. Mr. Jacob Barnes. Mr. Jonathan Bender. Mr. Malcolm Brown. Mr. Damon Berkman. Mr. Eugene Carvin. Mr. Thomas Christofferson. Mr. Theodore Citizen. Mr. Colton Cunningham. Mr. Matthew Cuppet. Mr. Christopher D. Philippus. Mr. Louis D'Angelo. Mr. Matthew Downey. Mr. Matthew Evans. Mr. Owen Evers. Mr. Brandon Froisha. Mr. Connor Gallagher. Mr. Brady Gardner. Mr. Zachary Harstead. Mr. Dylan Hill. Mr. Porter Johnson. Mr. Nathaniel Come. Mr. Jace Loftus. Mr. William Marshall. Mr. Ryan McTeague. Mr. L. Michaels. Mr. Yanti Miller. Mr. Colby Packard. Mr. Robert Shoemake. Mr. Aiden Spencer. Mr. Matthew Steele. Miss Melissa Vargas Rivera. Mr. Nicholas Warden. Mr. Zebediah Wilcox. Mr. Thomas Wilkinson. Mr. Donovan Wilson.
And now, Northwest Lineman College, by virtue of the authority vested in it by law and upon recommendation of the college faculty, does hereby confer upon the graduating class of 2026 Term 1 the successful completion of the electrical line worker program with all honors, rights, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. As you step forward into your future, remember that this moment is not an ending. It is a powerful beginning. Believe in you. We are proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the impact you make in the field. Congratulations, graduates. Class is dismissed.
You all ready to break it down? Come on.
Thank you. We have some backdrops on each side. If families want to take pictures, you're welcome to take pictures in front of the oath. Thank you very much.